has always played well against the Penguins, especially in a Ranger uniform. Behind the net, the captain of the Rangers comes down. He's tripped, pulled down, way to the right point. Up with the David Shaw of New York. A shot, trickles in. David Shaw shot it right on Gannett. The first shot of the night. The Rangers strike early, and they lead 1-0. Penguins into Kissio behind the Penguin net. Look out. Down went Gannett. Shot score. Here's Leach firing. Brian Leach guns his way back. Into the Penguins in. Cut across the ice. Check from behind. Picked up. Shot score. That ahead. Back to center. Tony Granato. Left wing into the Penguin zone. Skating well. Cutting for the net. Goes in and scores. The Rangers now lead 4-0. Granato just went right to the goal. Brown moves in. Ranger territory. Going to Coffey. A wrist shot. First of the night for the Penguins. Right on. Van Beesbrook makes that save. And now Bob Erie is hammered on a check by Lucien Deblois. And Hillier comes over. Robbie Brown in to grab somebody. And Bob Erie was throwing some checks out with those arms up high, and the Rangers took exception to it. And Deblois came over and cranked him pretty good. Now Van Hellemond trying to keep things under control here as Ron Grester involved in the fracas too. Deblois telling Lemieux, hey, he's banging out with the elbows. And I know what he's talking about. Lemieux holds that puck, looking for Brown around the net. He's right in front. Leach trying to clear him away. Lemieux still toys with it. Goes to Coffey. Shot score. Missed the goal. Now back to center ice. Robbie Brown puts a check right into Michel Petit, and they've just broken some more glass. Right into the boards on a check on Michel Petit, and it just shattered another pane of glass on the far side.
I think the boards caved in.
Bring the Glazer. We need the Glazers, all of them. Unbelievable.
He just opened the door and out they went. Boom.
Kissio to the left of Peter Angelo. Out of Sandstrom. 5-on-3 advantage in front to Leach, and he pulled the trigger and misfired. Now knocked in. Right off the doorstep. Kelly Kissio, I believe, deflected it in. And the Rangers score again to lead 5-1. Rangers come out of this with a 5-1 first period lead, maybe more. Here's Granato cutting for the Penguin net. Stops, looks, and scores with 3 seconds left. Wristed up ahead. Comes off Sierra. Right to Granato. 2-on-1 with Nilan. Goes to Nilan. Moves into Granato. Hat trick. He's got it. Granato gets the hat trick, and the Rangers lead 7-1. Pretty passing play by the New York Rangers. Pretty pass, but the Penguins can't convert. Jan Eriksson collides with Jimmy Johnson. Johnson took the worst of that. Here on the right side is Nilan. Cutting for the net is Patrick. Nilan shoots it. And Peter Angelo makes that stop off his shoulder. Chris Nilan trying to connect. He's after it again. He beats everybody to it. In front, got a man there. Granato trying to get his fourth. He does. Granato's got his 4th goal of the game. Set up by Nilan. And the New York Rangers now lead 8-1. And now he will head off the ice. Bob Erie comes over to take the left wing spot. Buffalo leads Boston 2-1 in the first period. Back in the first period, Rangers steal again. Eriksson, is he offended by Hillier on a heavy hip check? Put it behind the net. Billy Searing goes in deep. The Penguins, he uses Searing up here on a wing.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, there's Searing with a backhand shot deflected in. They didn't change the goal, and that's great for you. Now as we begin the third period, Cullen comes over, and after him is Marcel Dion. Marcel Dion coming after John Cullen. Now Jimmy Johnson steps in. Michel Petit. John Cullen involved early in the third. Tony Granato, and Cullen evidently took a shot at him. Now we've got a fight breaking on the near boards. It's Chris Nilan and Troy Loney. Chris Nilan and Troy Loney going at it. And he's pounding away at Nilan. Nilan has his helmet off. Loney now right by Nilan. He comes up high. And another right. And down goes Nilan. Loney on top of him. It'll be interesting to see if this is cause for a game misconduct by both these men. And the Rangers still leading by the score of 8-2. I think Rick comes over. Mark Kachowski battling here. Kachowski with a left, and he's got somebody in trouble on that far side.
It's James Patrick.
Yeah, I think it is Patrick. Now looking back for Zelansky. Here's Lemieux with the puck. Lemieux fires on, and Van Beesbrook makes that save. And now Lemieux, and is he whacked from behind. And here is David Shaw, and Quinn's got the stick up into him, and he whacks Shaw with it. Lemieux was whacked by Shaw, put that blade as it rammed him, and now he comes after Quinn. We might have a bench problem here. I'm telling you, they're dangerously close. Lemieux was just hammered by Shaw with a stick. And Quinn came after him. He doesn't have the size that Shaw has, and he put the stick up into him.
He really got him, too.
Lemieux is down in a heap.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Shaw's gone.
Here they come.
Now we've got some problems. The Penguin bench coming over to try and get at Shaw from the bench area. You got to be careful here. You got to stay on. I mean, there's some heavy fines involved here.
Look at the stick work, too. These Rangers are throwing that stick around, man. I tell you, this thing's getting ridiculous.
Well, hopefully calmer people will prevail here. Keep it under control. They want to get David Shaw off the ice. And that is important. Lemieux is still down on all fours.
You could hear the fans cheering, and I think they were cheering early before Mario took that slap shot because Shaw took a shot at him. So Mario turned and gave him a little whack with the stick, and then Shaw just whipped it right across the back of the side of his face and the neck. Looked like it hit him in the neck.
They want to get Robbie Brown back, and Robbie, you're dealing, boy. You're talking 10 games here, automatically suspended, a $25,000 fine to the team. You better use your head, son. You're too important now. You've got to talk 10 games to go. You got to maintain here.
I'll tell you, Mario Lemieux was not on the ice at all for the first 3 minutes of this period. Gino Briacco just had him sitting down, and the Penguins got the power play chance. They put him back out there.
Now they need some security here. They really do. They've got to have some security out here to separate the two teams. They don't have anybody around except a referee and 2 linesmen. Now what's wrong with putting some people in blue out there and just say, hey guys, that's it. You're done. Van Hellemond trying to keep things under control. The Ranger bench, and Michel Bergeron is right in the middle of all this.
Shaw jumped Quinn after he whacked Lemieux with the stick.
Well, they're still pushing and shoving, trying to get at one another, but they're separated by the glass. And they've got to get David Shaw off the ice. Is he off the ice? I don't know where he is right now. Shaw is not on the ice per se. He must be on the bench. And the Penguins are looking for him. Lemieux is still down. Coffey is over to check on Mario Lemieux. Penguins.
Yeah, the fans are going to boo Mario Lemieux. He's the best player in the world.
Shaw has been helped out of the dressing room. He's gone. They got him off. That'll diffuse it a little bit.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Lemieux's going to go to the locker room. He's going off too. Now Lemieux and David Shaw went into the boards. Shaw with that stick up got Lemieux in the face. Mario then after that.
Everybody cheered when that happened too. Then Lemieux really cranked a slap shot after that. Lemieux turned and gave a shot to Shaw, and then he just whacked him right across the side of the neck. Just a little bit out of camera range on our monitor.
Lemieux decked, and now Quinn came up to Shaw, and he dropped the gloves. He was anticipating somebody coming after him right away. Quinn put that stick into David Shaw. Speared him. There it is right there. There's no question about that. There isn't any question about the spear.
G. Sutter's mouth last week knocked a bunch of teeth out.
Dan Quinn, David Shaw there, and Quinn speared him. And I'll tell you, the league rules now stipulate that he could have been given a game misconduct, I think, on the spear too. We've got the high sticking situation to Danny Quinn. Loney. And then they turned around. Lemieux then gave him a cross check like that, and then David Shaw just whacked him with a stick. Hillier's knocked off his skates by Sandstrom. Play will continue. Randy's on top of that puck. Kissio's over trying to get it. Now Sandstrom, and here's Buskus now. Pushed and shoved it. And now Hillier takes a whack at one of the Rangers, Michel Petit. Hillier and Petit might square off here. The linesman trying to separate them. They got the gloves off. Michel Petit and Randy Hillier, and the linesman Ron Finn and Ray Scampanello step in very quickly to Sandstrom and Buskus takes a whack now at Sandstrom. Hillier's going to go in.
I suppose you'll see Michel Petit and Rod Buskus squaring off.
No, Thomas Sandstrom you're talking about.
No, I'm talking about Petit. I'm just saying that he'll be staying away from him for the rest of his career after what happened to him one night. Mario Lemieux's debut.
Well, we will have people going to the box. Buskus will go in, so will Hillier for the Penguins. We'll sort it all out in a moment. 13:36 to go now in the third on the Penguins Hockey Network. It was Lucien Deblois. Pennyworth and Deblois mix it up. Robbie Brown was the guy that hit you, Lucien. Not Randy. Deblois just kind of smiles and turns his head. Now Van Beesbrook involved with Robbie Brown. I think Robbie Brown's going to be sent off here. Skate across laterally. 8-2 the Rangers lead. A long shot, score. Oh, boy. And Bob Erie just crunched Marcel Dionne from behind after he scored that goal. Bob Erie did take a shot at him after he scored. And that's a tough play there. Off Dolan trying to get at Rod Buskus, I believe. And now tempers are alive. And Bob Erie is the guy that came in there. Now he's being restrained. And the Rangers, remember, have a 5-on-3 advantage here. Penguins have only 3 men out there plus a goaltender. And Van Beesbrook's back in the play. The Penguins are really short-handed personnel-wise here. Peter Angelo is trying to get involved here to even things out. And Bob Erie did take a check, and it appeared Marcel got it. And that brought a reaction from the New York Rangers. Out to the penalty box. And it goes back over to the near side of Chris Nilan. Penguin ice. Chris Nilan of New York. Put it in the corner. Jimmy Johnson of Pittsburgh. Throw it around the far side. Can Loney get it out? He's checked by Nilan. Remember, they had to go earlier in this game. And just wheeled back to center. Nilan put a good hard check on Loney. Nilan has it again. Slap shot. Hillier sticking up into the seats. Get another drop in the pocket. Now Loney and Nilan, they're going to go. Loney came over to get Nilan again. Troy Loney and Chris Nilan. Nilan had lined up Loney. He didn't get all of him on a check. And now Hillier's going to go with Michel Petit.
These guys wanted to go earlier too, remember?
Oh, a right by Hillier. And he hits Petit with a solid right. Petit coming back. Hillier now being punched from behind. Hillier got that first punch in. He's got Petit now. He comes with the left, and Hillier doing a pretty good job. Oh, Petit comes back solid. And he puts it right hand into Hillier. Now Jimmy Johnson jumps in. Boy, that was a solid punches both men through there. They both got whacked up pretty good. And now Jimmy Johnson in the corner. One of the Rangers on top of him. And Nilan and Loney, they've been trying to go at it. Referee Andy Van Hellemond trying to separate those two men. Well, Jimmy Johnson's gone out of this game.
This is ridiculous.
Randy Hillier and Michel Petit, the original combatants. And Jimmy Johnson went diving in. Nilan and Loney. The fans want him to go. They just got somebody off the ice now. They're going to take Petit off. Nilan being restrained by Ron Finn. More of a show than anything else here with these two guys. Loney now getting dangerously close. Here they go. They let him go. Nilan and Troy Loney. Troy Loney and Chris Nilan. Nilan coming with that right hand. And Loney, who originally got Nilan down, they go for the second time in the game.
You know what this means? There's going to be another 10 minutes of dishing out the penalties.
Oh, I know. I'll just give them all misconducts. Get them out. Now Scampanello, Loney and Nilan trying to pry themselves apart. Right by Nilan.
Imagine how tired you get doing this, too. These guys will be dead. But
Troy Loney and Chris Nilan still going at it. Not many punches being thrown. And an uppercut by Nilan. And they're not going down either. You talk about brute strength. These two guys on their skates. Loney comes with a right on Nilan. Oh, I mean, it is so tough to do without losing the balance. And Hellemond talking to both men. He just ought to let them go until they can't go anymore. And down they go finally. Man, I'm surprised they even went that long. I really am. And now Kressner and who's he? He and Pennyworth. I'll tell you what. If you want to go, this is going to be tough here. These are two good fighters. If they go, and Hellemond trying to keep them apart. Here they go. Pennyworth and Kressner, and I'll tell you, they both can handle themselves. And a left by Cunneyworth, a right by Gressner. And they're going to it, toe-to-toe. Randy Cunneyworth and Ron Gressner. There's nobody to save anybody now. They're just going to go until they break them apart. Ron Gressner and an uppercut by Cunneyworth. And Mrs. Gressner watches on.
Well, yep.
Cunneyworth and Gressner still trying to get free. Now he's got Cunneyworth to his knees and they'll pry him apart. But Gressner thought he had an easy struggle in Cunneyworth. He doesn't. Well, everybody got something in, didn't they? They're all going to be gone if we're on the ice. Cunneyworth and Gressner right apart. It's off to the locker room. A lot of game misconduct coming up here. Nilan goes off.
He's going to be third man in, Mike.
That was a good right by Petit.
Yeah, he cannot kill your down, and that's where Jimmy Johnson came in to help out his teammate.
And in fairness, though, the replay didn't go back far enough because if Hilliard did get the first shots in, and then Kissio and Johnson scrambling on the ice. You know the danger of this, too, is the skates. If they get somebody in the neck, I mean, it could be all over. I can't even begin to give you a total on penalty minutes. Forget it. It's ridiculous. Here's Zalapski. Well, now we got some fans apparently involved with the Penguin bench. They've opened the gate now. I guess they're going to send off Lucien Deblois. Oh, Michel Bergeron's going to get the ejection. Bergeron, or is it Deblois? Now who's over? Robbie Brown. Deblois. Deblois is being ushered off the ice. Well, Robbie Brown on the edge, and apparently he's going to come on here. Or is he going to be gone? Yeah, he's going to. Deblois and Robbie Brown are both ejected. What happened here tonight, and the Rangers smoked the Penguins, to say it mildly, really. They win 9-2.
And what happened early in the game has a lot to do with what happened at the end. The Rangers scored 4 goals in their first 12 shots. The Penguins' first shot didn't come till 10:47 of the first period. Tony Granato with 4 goals. Brian Leetch with a big night, the rookie, 2 goals and 2 assists, and a total of 282 penalty minutes in the game.
And I'll tell you, unofficially, let's put it that way, unofficially 282. It could even be more by the time it's all sorted out.